world was on the brink of collapse, with wars raging across the continents, natural disasters ravaging the lands, and diseases spreading like wildfire. Humanity was on the verge of extinction, and there seemed to be no hope left. However, there was a prophecy that said that an innocent heroine would appear and save the world from impending doom. At first, no one believed the prophecy, dismissing it as a mere myth. But as the world continued to crumble, people started to cling to it like a lifeline, hoping for a miracle. That's when a young woman appeared, out of nowhere. Her name was Sophia, and she was the epitome of innocence, with her wide-eyed gaze and a heart full of kindness. She claimed to be the heroine of the prophecy and offered to sacrifice herself to the world. At first, people were skeptical, thinking she was just another delusional person seeking attention. But Sophia proved them wrong by performing miraculous feats that no human could ever accomplish. She could heal the sick, calm the storms, and even resurrect the dead. As more and more people witnessed Sophia's powers, they started to believe in her and followed her like a messiah. But Sophia knew that her powers had a limit, and she could only save the world by sacrificing herself. She spent her days and nights praying, preparing herself for the ultimate sacrifice. The world around her was crumbling, and the darkness was closing in, but Sophia remained steadfast in her mission. Finally, the day of reckoning arrived. Sophia stood on the edge of a cliff, overlooking the raging ocean, with her followers gathered around her. She closed her eyes and raised her arms to the sky, calling upon the heavens to grant her the strength to save the world. Suddenly, a blinding light engulfed her, and she screamed in agony as her body was torn apart. Her followers looked on in horror as Sophia's body disintegrated into nothingness, leaving behind only a blinding light. But as the light faded, the world around them began to change. The wars stopped, the storms calmed, and the diseases vanished. The sun shone brighter, and the air felt fresher. The world was reborn, and humanity was given a second chance. Sophia's sacrifice had saved the world, but at a great cost. Her followers mourned her loss, knowing that they would never forget the innocent heroine who had given her life for the greater good. And even as they moved on with their lives, they knew that Sophia's sacrifice would never be in vain. Thank you for listening and watching. All links and references are in the description below.